Hey, what's up? This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and I'm coming at you with another crypto video. All right, let's start off with Bitcoin. Bitcoin Chart TA. Bitcoin still in this channel. It is trying desperately to push out of this channel. It's trying. It's so close. The top of this channel right now where it's trying to break out is about 24,700. We go and take a look at the RSI. And we can see RSI is about a 68 or so. So it's definitely approaching overbought. I am waiting to see what Bitcoin does here because we are at a turning point. We are at a crossroads. Either Bitcoin pushes above this level and then continues on, or it fakes us out and goes back down again like it did back over here back in the 20th of July. Now, one other thing I wanted to point out that's really interesting is the fact that Bitcoin, it has been up the entirety of the month. I talked about yesterday where Bitcoin had a very solid July. And so I'm looking for this whole trend to continue for this point. The next level of resistance that we would see for Bitcoin if it breaks out of this channel is about 25,000 or so. Because what we're looking at here is around here, about 25 and a half. Hold on, let me go ahead and break out the trend line here. So what you're looking at is the previous level of support that we saw back in May here, at the 12th of May, when Bitcoin had this huge move down. This level of support here at about 25,400 is going to become the new resistance line. And so myself included and other investors are going to be looking at this line to see if Bitcoin can push above it. And if it pushes above the channel and then it pushes above this red line here, signifying strong resistance, then I think that we're definitely in a short-term trend reversal for sure. That would be very bullish for me. That's what you're looking for when you're asking yourself, okay, so what do we need to look for to ensure that the trend confirmation has been changed? We need to see a series of higher lows, which is what we have here. We need to see it breaking out of these channels, out of breaking through these resistance levels and pushing to higher points and higher points and higher points. So that's what I would expect. If Bitcoin can push through this level at 24,700, which is what it's at right now, and then push through this level at 24,000 or 25,500 or so, that would be huge. That would be very, very bullish. I'm not going to be one of those guys on Twitter who has a bullish or a bearish bias. I want to come to you and tell you, what am I seeing on the charts? Is it bullish short term? Is it bearish short term? I don't know. But I will show you and give you my best estimate of where Bitcoin is going and what the trend is. So I'm not going to come over to you and say, this is a scam pump. This is not going to work. This is the big pump before the huge dump coming up. I don't know that. All I can tell you is what I see in the charts, and I try to remain as unbiased as possible when I look at these charts. And I'm telling you that if Bitcoin can push above this level and then push above this level, that would be a very strong case for the bottom of this bear market. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean, even in this market, that we couldn't see some sort of pullback. I think you could have a pullback here. It could still stay within the channel, and it could still keep moving up. That would be very possible, and I think that is a possible scenario. But what I'm looking for is for it to break out and for Bitcoin to finally find its bottoming formation here and tell us, hey, we're done bottoming now. We're either going to go, we're uptrending or we're going to go sideways. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to buy right now. I'm waiting to see which direction this is going. I don't want to buy it at major resistance. So if I'm interested in buying, it would be after the breakout or on the pullback when it breaks out. Also, on a subsequent breakdown, I'd also consider buying as well. So some area that's outside of about 64, because that's at 64 RSI right now. I want to see it pull back a little bit, maybe again, sub 22,000 would be ideal for me. I don't know if we'll be able to get a pullback like that, but if we do, then it will still remain within this upward channel, and hopefully we see a confirmed trend reversal for Bitcoin. Ethereum is in the same kind of boat in which it's trying desperately to break out above this level. So Ethereum already broke out of its channel. Now it's tackling that resistance level that Bitcoin will be tackling very shortly, and this is the support level again for that 12 May low, and it's having a difficult time trying to break above it. There was a kind of a one candle that popped up here. It was a fake out, and now it's going sideways for the most part. And currently it's at 67 RSI. It's definitely more overbought. It's very close to that solidly overbought above 70 territory. So I'm waiting for Ethereum. Just the run, just like I talked about yesterday, the run for Ethereum has been enormous. So if we take a look at Bitcoin, we take a look at Ethereum. I also want to go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. Now, Bitcoin dominance has taken a huge hit. It's moved sideways, and now it looks like it's just going to continue this downtrend. So Bitcoin dominance, a big hit for that, and so I'm not surprised with Ethereum popping up and Ethereum being as popular as it is right now. Most people are dumping their Bitcoin in favor of Ethereum ahead of the Ethereum merge. So we see this trend line potentially become broken, and it'll probably either chop sideways at this point or else it'll decrease further. And that would be very bullish because, again, when the bull market transitions, you'll have a higher amount of people that are concentrated in Bitcoin, and when it transitions into a bear market, those people will get into Bitcoin, and when it transitions into a bull market, those people will get out of Bitcoin and into the riskier altcoins. So that's what I expect to see for the Bitcoin dominance. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, which is something I've been following a lot. Right now it stands at 42, which is, according to them, fear, but it is very close to neutral. And this is another reason why I'm not buying right now, is because it's pulled out of that extreme fear range, and now it's barely on the cusp of fear. So there's not a lot of fear currently in the market sentiment for crypto or for Bitcoin. So let's talk about some news. So Charles Schwab is launching a crypto themed ETF on the New York Stock Exchange. So this is not a spot Bitcoin ETF. This is just kind of a crypto themed ETF, in which it will take companies like MicroStrategy and companies like the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. It'll take those and it will add them in as part of an ETF. So it's kind of disappointing. I'd like to see a spot Bitcoin ETF, but this is still good news because it means that their clientele have a desire to buy something like this, an ETF that represents crypto. So again, I think that's pretty positive and pretty bullish. Also, another kind of strange story is that Hostess is dropping what they're calling this Twink coin. So it's a crypto-themed snack that Hostess has decided to put out. It's kind of funny because I don't think it looks at all like a coin, but it's round and it's golden. So okay. But Hostess is trying to cash in on this. I think this is pretty funny, so I thought I'd include it as part of this. But the fact that they're trying to cash in at this during the bear market is also pretty hilarious. I'm not sure if they really wanted to cash in. I think they should do it during a full bull market run, but that's just my opinion. All right, so that's all I got for you today. If you like this content, please let me know. Like, subscribe, and share. I would definitely appreciate that. Let me know what I'm doing that I can do better. I look forward to seeing which direction the market is going. I am being very patient right now on my dollar cost averages, and I'm waiting for Bitcoin to give us a strong signal to the upside or a strong signal to the downside. So I am going to be playing it by ear. If you want up-to-date information, please follow me on Twitter. I always try to put important information on there that's supplementary to my videos that I put out here. But this kind of gives you an idea of the mindset that I'm looking at for crypto and for Bitcoin. All right. That's all I've got for you. This is Cody the Coin Raptor signing out.